Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda धन गौर हरि की जय, पवन नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय, श्री राधा कृष्ण युगल की जय, गौर प्रेमानंद। ज्ञान ज्ञानंजन चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदाय कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्रि यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यम् द्वैपायनो विरहकातरयाजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया सर्वोऽभिनेदु तं सर्वभूतहृदयम् मुनिमानुतोऽस्मि। In this pranami slok, Srila Sukadeva Gosvami has remembered his Gurudev. Srila Sukadeva Gosvami has remembered his Gurudev Sukadeva Gosvami. Who was Sukadeva Goswami? He was the dear parrot of Srimati Radhika. But again, she was teaching that parrot that always pray Krishna, Krishna. And he used to speak in the same voice. Voice. So sweet and melodious, like Srimati Radhika used to speak. And then, please with that parrot, she used to give him anardana, pomegranate seed. What is it?
Pomegranate seed.
But radish has so much rush and beautiful taste. She used to be doing like
Correct.
very happy. One day, by his bird nature, he flew somewhere and went to Nandana, very nearby. Only difference of 2 fingers. Borderline of Nandagan, borderline of Varsana and meeting at middle point, not 2 fingers also. So flew and went and sat upon the tamal tree where Krishna was playing with his most near and dear friend, Madhumaka. And this parrot being on the tamal tree, he was hiding himself in the branches and leaves of that tree and telling to his wife, oh, speak this time. What you told? He began to tell. And the same voice of Srimati Radhika, Krishna, 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 was short. As if Srimati Radhika is coming here and speaking like so. He told, come on. But he did not come. He was chanting a slok. And the slok was this, the meaning of this, that I was so much fortunate to be a parrot of Srimati Radhika. She was so much loving me, giving the seeds of anardana and telling me how to speak Krishna. But I am akritagya, ungrateful, ungrateful. So ungrateful creature, I left my Swamini someone is my master, and have come here. I'm so ungrateful. Yeah, fight upon me, fight man, fight. I should die. Krishna heard this. Again he should speak the same thing. Again he spoke. Krishna told, come on in my time. And sat on the palms of Krishna. And he was said, again he stood there. Again he began. Do and that I spoke? He told that kind so like me, you should utter Radhe, Radhe. And he began to chant so sweet. And Krishna was playing with her and giving some also from the United States. In the meantime, two Sakhis, Lalita Vishakha came and told, this parrot is of our Swamini, Srimati Radhika, written at once, other she may die. She is so feeling separation. At once, Krishna told, I think that it is mine, not yours. If it is yours, then you can call and he may go. I have not binded him. Sitting on my arm. I told that you are so much attractive, so beautiful, so good one, that anyone comes to you, never wants to leave you. So how come this parrot? But I know, we know, that if Srimati Radhika will come and tell her, come on, she will at once give up you and it will go. So he should return. President, I cannot return. If you are wanting to take, you can call and he may go. But I will not give up this bird. In the meantime, they went to Jasoda Maya and told, reported this case to Jasoda Maya. Mother Jasoda, our Sakhi is about to die in the separation for this parrot, and Krishna is taking and not returning. Yes, you should sit here and come. He went to Krishna, and where Krishna was playing with that parrot with Madhumanga, he took at once that bird. So, you are playing with these naughty animals, always doing all these things. Your father is hungry and he is waiting for you to take bath and to take Mahaprasadam here, and you are playing with all animals, being like animals. And he took his hand and grabbed him. Goodness. Even saying what to do, not to do, his whole attributes and power and his supremacy become third. And he gave you the two Lalita and Vishakha and it. When Krishna comes past, and he went into his Aprakat Leela in Golok Vrindavan, he told this parrot that you will have to live here for some days. Srimad Bhagavat will be manifested from your mouth, so this day we are going and you can come after. He began to cry and say, how I will be without you and Srimati Radhika, my master. He told that you have to be. Like Ramchandra told Hanuman to be in this world and to preach his glory and Suddha Bhakti, so you will have to be here. You will have to give this Bhagavatam for whole world. And that this purpose is served, then you can become. At last, he became ready to follow his orders, and Krishna and Radha and his whole associate, they were entered into Aprakat Leela. You know Aprakat Leela. Now Sukadeva Goswami Suk was saying, what to do, where to go, where to hear Krishna Katha. So he was moving in the whole world. He went one day in Kailash, where Shankarji and Parvati, they were telling Harikatha each other. The same Bhagavat. Nigam kalpatarur galitang phalam sukhamura dharam sangyutam pivata bhagavatam rasamadayam muhuraho rasika bhulbha. He was so rasic, Shankar, bona fide Vaishnava, Acharya, Vaishnava, serving Krishna in any way, in every way. So he was telling Harikatha, Srimad Bhagavatam. He had begun, and Parvati was saying, yes, yes, go on, very good. Yes, yeah, he was telling. And in the meantime, Parvati has slept like we sleep. When a very story comes, Siddhant comes, and no, there's a story like, then how this world came out. Who is he? Who is conditioned souls? Who are liberated souls? What is the tattva of Krishna, Maya, tattva, all this, how this whole creation came, and how again it goes away. He was and he slept. But yes, very good, go on, yeah, he was, and a sound was coming, and he saw that, he understood that Parvati is doing, and he was so absorbed in Srimad Bhagavatam that he could not realize or thought that Parvati had slept, and he was. When Srimad Bhagavatam ended, and Shankar wanted to stop, in the meantime Parvati woke and told us, oh my dear Shankar, I have slept, I have not heard anything that you told. So I want to hear again. Now I will not sleep. That Shankar told that, who has heard this thing? Srimad Bhagavatam? He was searching, both were searching, and they saw that on the tree, a very green parrot was there. His beak was reddish, and he was doing like so. So he took his trishul, trident, and wanted to kill him. That parrot flew from that place, and he went to Vyasdev, Badrikashram. Where Vyasdev was telling this and story, Srimad Bhagavatam, to his wife Deepika. And Deepika was that, and hearing, and he was so astonished that he her mouth like this, and he entered in his mouth, in her mouth, and went in the womb. In the meantime, Shankar came with his soul and told, have you seen a parrot here coming? He began to laugh and did pranam to Shankar, and Shankar also did pranam each other. And then he smiled, Vyasdev, and told, why you are searching that parrot? I will kill him. Why? He was unqualified and he heard everything, Srimad Bhagavatam. I wanted that any unqualified person should not hear. And seeing a parrot, he heard everything, so I will kill him. Vyasdev told that. I have that. As a result, if anyone hears Srimad Bhagavatam, he becomes Ajar, Amar, no death, no immortal. He becomes immortal. So how you can kill him? Then he, Bambhola, Shankar, Bambhola, you know? Very simple. Vaishnava. He began to laugh and he went to return. He was hearing for 16 years, being in the womb. That they told, you should come. Who are you? Why you are here in this? Your mother home and giving some problems. She told that, I cannot come. Because everywhere now Kali Yuga and Maya is so powerful Maya. I will not come in the kingdom of Maya. He told that I may take this Maya and you should come. He told that I have no faith upon you. If Krishna will come himself and tell that I am taking my Maya, then I can believe. Then he prayed for Krishna. Krishna came at once and told, who are you? You should come home from your mother's home. He replied that, who are you? I am Krishna. Oh, Krishna. So certainly, yes. I don't want to come in Maya. What is Maya? What is Maya? It is itself nothing. And we are thinking that this is my father, this is my mother, this is my husband, he is my sister, son, and all. Relations are false. It is Maya. But Krishna is not Maya himself. We are not Maya. But this thing is Maya, illusory Maya. Souls are true. The world is true. But it बदल जाता है, changes. Changeable this thing. Mortal thing. But true. Because Krishna has created all this. So Maya is that we are thinking that I am this body. All things are mine. The wealth is mine. The kingdom is mine. Wife is mine. Son is mine son. So thinking this, all these things. This is Maya. Illusory Maya. This is false. Krishna told that I am taking my Maya. You should come. He came. And Krishna returned. Then father was telling, O putra, ha putra, ha putra, ha putra, O son, O son. And he ran off in jungle. He was not replied anything, but the jungle, the echo from the forest was coming. O putra. Here Vyasa is telling, O putra, and the forest echo was coming. O putra. And who is whose son, who is father, who is mother, who is wife and all? All are we Krishna's servants. But we are thinking that in this world I am so powerful person, I am a European, we are American, we are following Christ, we are Hindu, we are Mohammedan, we are animals, we are woman, he is man. All. This is Maya. So, the echo told him that who is father, who is son, why you should call Krishna, hey Krishna, hey Radhe, you should call. But after some time, Vyasdeva was so merciful, he saw that he should be returned. He is going to be Brahmavadi, Kaivalyavadi, not in Shankaracharya Mayavadi. Brahmavadi are others, Jnani. That Krishna is everywhere, he has so many appellants, and realizing at all times, Aham Brahma, like this. So he thought that he is going in other line, so he told her in verse slow, Varaha Pidam Natavarbahu. And he was so much attractive. And after that one sloka again he sent, and that sloka was Aho Vaki Sanakal. A demon in the shape of Putana came to Krishna saying that, oh my child, and took up that child in front of Gopi, Jasoda and all others, and he took in his lap and began to give her breast full of so powerful poison. Krishna took him and he sucked up. His milk, no milk there was, all poisons and his life also. And he began to cry, save me, give up me, give up me. But Krishna told that, anyone comes to me, I never give up. Anyone comes to me, any enemy or anything, like cancer, from fear, he comes to Krishna and he takes. So Putana, Bagasura, any demons came to Krishna. He never permitted them to go from him. He took them, gave salvation from Sarup Mukti and he gave a positive like mother, position like mother, and he took him in Golok, not Vrindavan, Golok. So how he is merciful? Hearing this at once he was attracted and come to his father. And he told that I want to read Srimad Bhagavatam. And then learn Srimad Bhagavatam from Vyasa. In the meantime, Parikshit Maharaj had a course that in 7 days he will be died by a serpent, bite of serpent. He gave up his whole kingdom, his sons, wife and everything, and came to the bank of Ganges. At once, all the Rishi Maharshis, about 80,000 of Rishi Maharshis, like Narad, Vyas, Gautam, Kavi, Havi, Antariksha, Pippalan, all came together. Vasishtha, Gautam, all came together. Without any wordless or anything. Automatically they come. How they come from Caspian Sea, Kashyap Rishi from Caspian Sea went to there, and all rishis here and there. How they knew in a moment and they gathered. It is very miracle. Sukadeva Goswami, but at the same time Sukadeva Goswami came naked there. Some women were getting dust on his. Some boys were clapping and with an what? Songs they are telling of. As if he was a mad person. Then when he came nearby to all rishis and Parikshit Maharaj, they all stood up and welcomed them and gave a Vyasasana like Maharaj gave to me. And then he asked 2 questions. Those who are dying at once, they cannot be saved. In a moment they can die. What should I do? What we should do? And those who will die after 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, no time, any time they can die. In 100 years, they must die. So what should they do? 2 questions. And he asked so many questions afterwards. But more this. Originally, there were 2 questions. He replied, Sabai punsang paro dharmo, yato bhakti radhukkhaje ahattu kabdavhita ja bhakti purushottame. They should do bhakti. But there are several kinds. Among them, Nam Sankirtan is best among them. And so much powerful, like Krishna, more than Krishna is powerful. So at once, he should tell, Oh Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram. And if he cannot chant so much, then he said, Krishna, Krishna, Radhe, Radhe, Ram, Ram. Even one in 16 names, anyone can he. And if he cannot chant, then you should chant. Anyone can chant in his ear. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. And he died in the meantime, having listened one or two Hare Krishna, not full name, then he will be liberated, and that will go away. They are not in the control of Maya. In Ajamil Upakhyan, Sukadeva Goswami told people who was going to die in 7 days. He had 7 days time, so he told all these Srimad Bhagavatam. But name is more powerful, and anyone at the time of death, if they will speak or hear Krishna, that's totally they will be. If they are not willing to tell, unwillingly, knowing the power, not knowing the power of Krishna name, Shuddhanam or Ashuddhanam, where it is pure or not impure, anyhow, willingly, unwillingly they will do. Not knowing the glorification of Him. Even they will cause it and will be revelated. Like Ajamil told, not Narayan, but he told to his son that, "Oh Narayan, come to me." And Narayan thought that, oh, he has called me. And he sent forth his messenger and received. And after that, seeing the powerfulness of name, he went to Hardwar and then began to chant Ram, Narayana mantra. Om Namo Narayana. And after that, before the same persons came and took that back. So it was not pure, but it was, in Abhas it is also so much powerful. So anyone willingly, unwillingly knows that he takes name or hears name of Krishna, even then he will be liberated. Surely, no doubt at all. So he told the story of Ajahn. If we don't know the power of any boy, and he does not know the power of fire, they first burns everyone. But he saw the first time the fire flame coming, and he kept his hand in the fire. At once his hand was burnt. So if unwillingly we are giving their hand and fire burns us, so why not Krishna more than that? The creation of Krishna is fire. The fire, if it does like this, why Krishna only like though he is so much powerful? So a person is dying, in a moment Krishna can do, change his attitude. So we should know all this. And those who have, sometimes they must hear Srimad Bhagavatam. How they should hear? I'm giving one example from time is over. From Srimad Bhagavatam, how we should think, how we should chant, how we should remember, how our character should be. I'm only reading 2-3 slokas. Come on with me and let us go to Mathura. No? Mathura is a city where Krishna came. He appeared before Devaki and Vasudeva as a poor-handed. And in Gokul same time he came from the womb of Mother Jasoda with a sister. There were one son and one daughter. and there is only one Krishna in the shape of Chaturbhuj and wearing so many ornamentals, and here Kirit Kundal, money, important of money here, hair so long, cut the hair, beautiful face like 16 years old, having pitambar here. So, he was Vasudeva Krishna, Nandanandan Krishna, Jasodanandan Krishna and Vasudeva Krishna are one thing, Tattva. But in Rasagata Vaishishta, Rasgat means according to the vision of Ras, there is some difference in it. In Braj he never took 400, never take Chakra Sudarsana, and never he will. Only here, feathers of peacock feathers. A very sweet bansi here, and each animal asked Krishna that, what is the name of our father and mother? He will just reply, I am the son of Jashoda and Nanda Baba. They are my father. My caste is goat. And there he will tell that I am Jadava. And with so weapons there. He had told all these things. So they should come to Mathura, and where Krishna and Baldev is there. Kans has arranged a very good Mahotsav, festival of Sankar. And he has kept a bow and arrow there, so heavy. The brother of Siddhans, who was kept in Mithila, and Ramchandra, king of that it was brother. It was made of from the same Dapiti Rishi's bone. And Kant has managed to have a conspiracy to murder Krishna. He saw that we have not murdered him in Braja. Yes, he is so powerful. Putana, Agasur, Bakasur, Kansa, Bakasur, so many demons, Agasur, all went there and they never returned. So if I will go there, then I will have not to return here. I will also be murdered. So he was so much fearing from Braja. Once he tried and he went crossed the river Jamuna and went when Putana and Sakatasur were finished by Krishna. He went to Gokul to told Krishna. When he crossed the Jamuna river, he saw that an old lady was there, all the hair white like me, my beast. Oh, white. She told that, where you are going? And he cast hold. And when he touched it, he took him in a pond and he dipped. What? Dipped. And he became a old lady, very old, like 102 years, doing like this, having a stick and like cut. And his teeth were gone, sight was also somewhat gone. Yogamaya told her that you should be here and have that, how so much cow dung, you should do like this, like India. And he was engaged in that. And each gopi and go coming, kicking him by his death face. All gopis and gopis. What to do? If I am returning in this stage to Mathura, then all will laugh and see that, oh, he has become so elderly. He cannot return. And here, if he is here, then he is kept by everyone. So he began to pray, oh, Devi, make me as I was. I will never come to this Gokul and was holding my ears and taking support.
Right.
I will never come. Then Yogamaya came at once and took him and to this pond, that pond, and dipped him and again took, and he became calm. Then he took the lotus feet of that Yogamaya and he said, where is running? So he was reminding this thing. So he never come to Braja. Never he come any place in Braja. He wanted to bring Krishna here and to kill him. So he has made it so much conspiracy. And he told the crew to bring Krishna and Balaram here. He took there. He knew that he is Krishna and Baldev, Supreme Personality of God. They had come for this work, to take the weight of earth and to establish Yuga Dharma and to play with Gopis. He went and called. Krishna was there. Charanu Mustik, they called Krishna and Baldev to fight with them, to wrestle with them. They came and began to wrestle. Krishna was a very, about 9-10 years old, only a very little boy, and they were Charanu Mustik and all were like them, so big, so high. So they were fighting with Krishna and Baldev. At that time, a lady of Jadava, lady was there. So many ladies were there. Kans wanted that all should see that I am killing him. That is why he had gathered all. Also Vasudev, Nanda Maharaj was there, Desi was there, Ugrasen was there, Akrur was there, Uddha was there, all were invited. They will see and I will murder. Yeah, I will kill him. So all were there. So, and then a woman, not woman, but Kishori, new married, she told that, oh, we should test it here. Here is not dharma, only adharma is there. Adharma means
it's irreligion.
Is there. It will touch us also. See, the boys, very little age, the teeth of milk has not even gone, and they are wanting to kill these two boys. Oh, it is spy on me that I am seeing in this way. I know that Punyavat Prajabhuo Jadang Nadinga Buddha Puran Purusho Vanachitra Gas Palyam Sabalam Korean Sebenu Vikriyan Chati Girit Ramat Chitang. Jesus read the meaning, translation. And then I will explain something.
How pious are the tracts of land in Braj! For there the primeval personality of Godhead, disguising himself with human traits, wanders about, enacting his many pastimes. Adorned with wonderfully variegated forest garlands, he whose feet are worshipped by Lord Shiva and Goddess Rama vibrates his flute as he tends the cows in the company of Balaram.
She is telling that actually in this whole world, Braja is so much in
Blessed.
because of Gopis. Gopis are in Vrindavan. And they are serving Krishna in supermost love. They are serving. So, Gopis test Krishna beautiful with all these things. How Krishna is beautiful. How Krishna is so sweet. But we are not. Here, like a lion has been prisoned in circus party, kept in the iron stakes. So we are saying that Krishna is fighting with Charun and Murti, and all are going to kill Krishna. So we are so much unfortunate. But really gopis are fortunate. We are not. The feet of Krishna being touched by Shankar himself, whom Kansa is worshipping now, Rangeshwar Mahadev. This Shankar worships this lotus feet of Krishna and Kansa wants to kill him. So we are unfortunate. Oh, why gopis are so much fortunate? Fortunate because gopis, what they had expertise done in past life. That Krishna, who is the supreme of lords, gopis are thinking that he is my beloved and serving each other there. So they are so much fortunate. We are unfortunate. Jato hane vahanane mathano palipa prankankanade udito okkan marjanado gayanti chainam anurakta astu kanto dhiyo astu kanto dhanya prajastiya urakam chitta jata. Oh, gopis are so fortunate that when they are brooming their homes, they are quietly absorbed in Krishna remembrance. They are brooming, and what they are telling? Govinda Damo Dharma Dhaveti, Govinda Damo Dharma Dhaveti. And they are motoring. Some are grinding. And they are telling what? Absorbed in Krishna and his pastime. That is what is telling that. Govinda Damo Dharma Dhaveti, Govinda Damo Dharma Dhaveti. Somewhat making sleep their sons, having on what palna,
Sing.
keep. And oh, sleep, my boy. Not telling this. They are doing like those. And what they are telling? Govinda Damo Dharma Dhaveti, Govinda Damo Dharma Dhaveti. Anything they are doing. They are cooking. That they are taking waters. They are serving their husbands. Anything they are doing but remembering Krishna like this. One gopi took a pot of curd and Shiva's point and said, Dadhyadikam Mohabasad Ochak Govinda Damo Dharma. So, we should follow all these things. We'll have to do all the duties for maintaining our life. But I should not follow all these gopis like we are flying. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Taking calls like this, making preparation for cooking. 5 minutes. Tell Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga. Why we cannot do all like this? They are not saying anything for any money, nothing to do. Where we are children, where we are women, where we are ladies, they are female, male, old, anything. Of any cost, of any creed, anyone, you can do in night, in day. No bandage of night, day and auspicious thing. You can do it going, walking, in car, motors, in your offices, in your fields, everywhere. Before sleeping, after sleeping, taking meal, after that. If you are not pure, even you can do it. It is not necessary then you should take bath and be so quiet and then you can do it. Nothing. I'll do bath. Anyway, if you are falling down by slipping, slippery anything, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Everything, if you are doing anything, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. If you are drinking water, Hare Krishna, Hare. If you are giving anything to Hare Krishna, why we cannot do? Very easy. No expensive, nothing. It is to do. It is so powerful. And by these, all offenses, all kinds of unnecessary, your anger, lust, everyone go in very quickly, will go like this. You will have nothing to do. We cannot do it yourself. Only the power of this Harinam chanting and hearing Harikatha will do. At once it will. So we should know this process. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught this process. Rusanatin has taught this process. No so expensive, nothing to be pure, as you are, where you are, how you are, no problem. So we should do like this, follow this. So we should read the books of Swamiji, all bona fide, the books of Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami. He has quoted from these books. So we should try to see, learn from bona fide Vaishnavas. I think that we can control our days also. They cannot come to you by Jam Maharaj. Only Krishna will manage how to be, how to do. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so powerful. The combined mercy of Radha and Krishna, both he came, descendants are only for us, to bestow his mercy. We should follow and take this what Amrita nectar. Gaur Pramanande. Tomorrow perhaps in morning we will go for Vancouver. I think that if I have told any harsh words, anything against our people, so you should kindly forward me before this. And I hope that if you come to Vrindavan, I am inviting you all with Maharajji in Vrindavan come. And if you are coming there, you can meet me also there. As you have served, I cannot repay, but I will try to serve you all there. So this can, oh, that Guru Puja will be there. Then everything okay. Do your kirtan. You will do your kirtan. And you want to speak something and you can speak.
So as Krishna has different forms, there's his expansion of Vasudeva Krishna. So there are also forms like that of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
As different expansions, like as Vasudeva Krishna and other expansions. So he's asking if Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also has different expansions like that.
No, he's not a.
No. He's saying if Mahaprabhu has different expansions, just like Krishna has different expansions.
The expansions of Krishna is expansions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are not separate. In certain things they are separate. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is himself Krishna, but he has taken some modes of Srimati Radhika. So all the expansions of Krishna are the expansions of himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. No difference. If you are doing appearance, then something lacking in substance. It has been told in Chaitanya Charitamrita everywhere. Mm-hmm. So we should not think this like this. If we are worshipping Gaurachandra, we are worshipping Radha and Krishna. After some time, when your bhakti will be matured, you will see in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Radha and Krishna both. So Radha and Krishna are the saints. Only they have played a role. So now this is Gupta Vrindavan. Gupta Vrindavan. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, same Krishna, and Baldev Prabhu, same Nityananda Prabhu, Baldev Prabhu. Kadadapan Prabhu, same Radhika. This is called Madhurya Leela and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Leela is called Audarjamai Leela. So both are this. In some cases, there is significance of both, more than Krishna. For us, we can feel separation in this. So never think that Krishna and Gaurachandra are separate. No? Or you can do.
I think you're explaining Sukadeva Gosvami was in the womb and he was Brahmavadi, and then you said that's different than Mayavadi, Sankaracharya. I think he said that.
He was really not Mayavadi, but he was Brahmavadi. At first he was showing like human person, so that anyone cannot recognize him. Like Krishna played a role, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a role of a very child boy. He was telling that, oh mother, I have not taken earth, and they are telling that I have taken earth. And Krishna was speaking like lie. This is all. Human, like human, Naralila. Naralila means playing like Nara. But actually, sometimes he waits, Brahma never waits. He does not tell lies, but he is like so. He fled away from the battlefield from when Jarasandha came. He fled away to Dwarka. This is called Narlila. So we should know the Leela of Sukadeva Gosvami. He was actually the associates of Radha and Krishna or something. But he played a role like that. Even in Mayavadi, we will hear the pastimes of Krishna. He will be so Rasic and Vaishnava. visit here and chant all and remember. Atma ramasya munayo nirvanthasamupasuru krame kurvanta hetukam bhaktim ittham bhut. They are told in Srimad Bhagavatam. Atma comes yogi, like Sukadeva Gosvami and Chatu Kumar. Chatu Kumar means Sanatana, and many, not 1, 2, 3, so many, have become so pure devotees. Because Krishna's pastimes are so beautiful and sweet, then they can change their mood. So he played a role of that. He was not Brahmavadi, he was not Kaivalyavadi and Muktivadi. Or Srila Sanatana Goswami, Ji Goswami and Krishna Goswami had explained all this. Those who are not knowing all these facts, that gradually they will learn all these things in better association, Vaishnavism. So this is the way forward. Hare Krishna.